So I was looking for a new scoop to do metal detecting on the beach, so looking around. Yeah, you can get an Evolution 360 for 110 quid or something ridiculous like that. And I thought, well, I'm not going to spend £110 on a sand scoop. So I got on eBay, had a look round, and found myself the cheapest sand scoop I could get hold of. And there's millions like it. There's a picture of him there. So if you look on eBay, you see loads of them. This one's called a beach sand scoop, were handle, metal detecting tools, stainless steel detector sifting. So covering all the keywords. So I thought what I'd do, I'd buy one on eBay, see what it's like, because it's £40 instead of 110 for an Evo 360, and just show everyone what it's like to see if it's worth buying. So I thought just a short video, I'll unbox it, have a look at the welds, have a look at the quality of it, look at the size of everything, see if it all matches up, and then if you want to buy a cheap scoop, then maybe it's the one for you. So let's start. So it came in a nice box, alright, I ordered it about 6 days ago. Seller he's had a Chinese name in Shenzhen or something like that, but it said it was UK delivery. So I thought I'd take a punt, because you know what it's like on eBay. Sometimes you buy it, you get it in a month. Sometimes you buy it, you get it in 5 days. And I got it in 5 days, so it's turned up today. So let's have a look what we got. Yeah, box receipt. Okay, little cardboard box, completely as you'd expect. Let's open it up. So here we are. So it is a sand scoop. It's actually what I've ordered, so that's the start. So let's have a look at it then. So that's exactly what I ordered, so no complaints there whatsoever. So let's have a closer look and see what there is. So this one, it comes with a little plastic handle on it, and I suppose you could use it for scooping on the beach or something, but I'm just going to bin that, because that's going to be no good for, you know, as much use as tits on a fish. Because what I'm interested in doing is putting a good ash pole on it and then using it properly for a good beach scoop. Let's take that off. Yeah, I don't know what you can do with that. I might keep it, might throw it away. So first impressions then, yeah, it looks just about bang on what I ordered, I suppose. So let's have a look at the welds on the back. Yeah, so I think the weld quality is pretty reasonable down the back. They've sanded off any of the rough edges as well, so there's nothing sharp on it. So that seems to be held together well. The weld quality seems to be quite reasonable, to be honest. I'm a bit surprised. I thought it'd be quite tatty. That's not bad welding there. Down the front, yeah, as per, I suppose it's a shovel, isn't it? And let's look. I suppose the point of weakness is going to be around the welds here, when you really get stuck into the sand. So let's have a look at these in a bit closer detail. I'm no expert on welds. I mean, it's not the best weld job in the world. You know, it's not full width weld on any of them. So there's some guy in a factory in China's probably knocked out 300 of these in an hour or something like that. So yeah, it's quite a quick. I wouldn't say it's a nasty weld job, but all these welds are quite secure. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if we get any movement in them. No movement in them. Yeah, and same, you can see, so if you got an Evo or something like that, the weld quality would be far better than this, but obviously you're paying your money for it. I mean, I just need a cheap metal scoop that I can use when I go out down the beach, really, and if it lasts a few years, that's fine by me, and if it lasts for 2 or 3 years, it saved me 80 odd quid, I suppose. So I'll just have a look round. Yeah, that's pretty poor weld there. It's about half thickness, but yeah, it doesn't seem too badly put together. So it's meant to be made out of 2mm steel. So I'll just get the old micrometer on it, see what we got. Yeah, that's coming out of 1.4 there. I'm not massively surprised, but I'm not that disappointed either, you know, because, so I'll just get it so the camera can see it. Yeah, it's what's 1.6. 2mm can make them quite heavy, so to be honest, I'm happy with 1.5mm. Let's have a look around here. It's going to be the same, isn't it? Of course it is. You don't make, well, you can't even see that on the camera anyway. Yeah, so that's like 1.5mm steel on that. So yeah, it's not too bad, I don't think. Let's have another look here. Try and get my hands right. I don't make many YouTube videos, or indeed any, so I've got no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. Yeah, and that's coming up at, let's try and get it in again, get the 0, that's about 0, isn't it? It's coming up about 1.4 mil thick, so yeah, it's not the 2 mil which is advertised, but no great complaints from me. It's cheap, isn't it? So let's have a look at, this is meant to be about 6-7 mil hexagonal hole, I think they said it was. So the hole's in it, 8.75 mil, so just under 9 mil, end to end, what's that? What about 9.4 mil? Yeah, so yeah, I suppose 8 to 9 mil holes on it. And then the other thing we're interested in is, can we get a decent handle in it? Just zero this off again. And then I'll just measure this. Sorry about the camera, just bodged it up. Yeah, it's about 30 mil, so you're looking for about a 30 mil type ash pole which will fit in there. 30 mil, that's quite a decent size. You'll get you something quite chunky in there, and that should work quite well. So, what do I think of the Chinese magic? Well, it's almost as described, I suppose. The steel's a bit thinner, but apart from that, seems alright. Like I said, it's good. You've got a handle you can put on there, I suppose, but you know, there's no point in that, is it? You just want to put an ash pole in it, so there's a handle you could do something with. Quality's alright, I suppose. There's no rough edges. The welds at the back seem okay. I suppose my biggest concern is, I suppose, the welds on the body, which are meant to give it a bit of strength. Like I said, about half thickness weld there. So that should last over time, I would have thought, but to be honest, like I said, 40 quid versus 110 quid or something like that, can't really complain, I don't think. Oh yeah, last thing to measure, I was going to see how thick it is, so I'll just try and find my ruler somewhere, how wide it is, what the dimensions are. Just ripping in the tool bag to try and find a tape measure. So I think this is meant to be 160 or 180 mil wide. So what are we on there? I'll turn it around so it's not upside down on screen. Well, it's 195 mil wide there. So that's a decent size shovel. I would prefer something about 150, because I think 150 is a good size for hefting through the sand without getting too heavy, but not really fussed about that. And depth of it, just shy of 290 deep. Well, I don't really know what to say about that, to be honest. It's a decent sized shovel, isn't it? And then what's that, 95 mil top to bottom. So yeah, get a decent amount of sand in there. So it should be fine, I would have thought. So there you go. Cheapest stainless steel sand scoop on eBay. 40 quid. I'm happy with that purchase. Like I said earlier, well, I don't even, did I say? But yeah, I bought this myself. You know, I didn't get this for free or anything like that. So spent 40 quid on it myself just to see what it would be like. And I suppose if you were going to buy one yourself, you know, I'd say, yeah, why not? You know, you can save money and get something a lot more expensive if you want. But if you're like me and, you know, you're not made of money and you want a decent stainless steel shovel, well, an all right stainless steel for the shovel for the beach, just find the cheapest one you can on eBay. Because they all come from the same factory at the end of the day. Like I said, there'll be a factory in China and they'll be churning out 600 of these a day, and they all get sold on Alibaba and AliExpress, and then these eBayers pick them up and flog 10 at a time. So they all come from exactly the same place. They'll do the same thing, they'll be the same dimensions, and they'll do the same job. So that's it from me then. I'll just do a little 360 just so you can see what it's like. No great mysteries here, are there? It's just a shovel after all. And that's it. Right, now I just need to get a good ash pole in there so it stays, you know, so I can get out and do some digging without it snapping. So I'll get an ash pole in there, and I might post another video when I get back from the beach and it's all fallen to pieces and rusted to buggery. But apart from that, thanks for watching. Cheerio.